Good evening, students. Today we will discuss about mass and weight. Mass. What is mass? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in the object. Quantity of matter contained in the object. SI unit of mass is kg. Mass is measured in kg, kilogram. Mass is a scalar quantity because it has only magnitude, no direction. So it is a scalar quantity. Mass of a body always remains constant because it is a quantity of matter contained in the object. So quantity always remains same, constant. So mass of a body always remains constant. Mass of a body can never be zero. If you will take it to space or poles or equator or anywhere, mass remains same. Never be zero. It never be zero. Mass is measured by physical balance. Physical balance you have seen in grocery shops. The same balance is used for measuring mass. And mass is the measure of inertia. We have done in class previous chapter. Mass is the measure of inertia. More mass, more inertia. Less mass, less inertia. So mass of a body is measure of inertia of the body. This is all about mass. Now we are coming to weight. The weight of a object is defined as the force with which the body is attracted towards the center of the earth. The force by which earth attracts the object towards it. That is weight of the object. Now we know from Newton's second law, F equals to ma. So here acceleration produced by gravitational pull is small g because force by which the earth attract an object towards it is small g. So if you substitute here, it will become m into g. So g is the downward force acting on the body. So F equals to m into g. F equals to m into g. This downward force is called weight of the object because weight is the force by which earth attracts an object towards it. So it is a downward force. So downward force is the weight of the object and this is given by W equals to mg. So we have formula W equals to m into g, where W stands for weight of the object, m for mass of the object and g for acceleration due to gravity. Now we will talk about SI unit. SI unit of mass. Mass is measured in kg. Acceleration due to gravity is measured in meter per second square. This is the unit. So total unit of weight is kg meter per second square, also known as Newton. So SI unit of weight is Newton. Now if mass of the object is 1 kg, acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square in a place, then if you substitute this value in here in W equals to mg, 1 into 9.8 will give you 9.8 only. So weight of the object will be 9.8. So thus the weight of a body of mass 1 kg is 9.8. If mass of the object is 1 kg, then how much will be its weight? 9.8 Newton. So we can convert kg into Newton. At a given place, acceleration due to gravity is constant. Weight of the object is directly proportional to mass. So g is constant. Here W equals to mg. G is constant. So that means what? It will not change. So to remove this proportionality sign, we are adding constant. If we are adding constant, we have to remove this sign. So W is directly proportional to m, or weight of the object can be taken as measure of mass. So weight of the object is the measure of mass. Now weight is a which type of quantity? It is a vector quantity because it has direction, force by which the earth attracts an object towards it. Towards mean towards the earth. So direction is also mentioned. So it has magnitude as well as direction. So weight is a vector quantity. Now weight depends upon g. Small g, since small g varies from place to place, so this weight also vary from place to place. Now small g is maximum at poles, so weight is maximum at pole. Small g is minimum at equator, so weight will be minimum at equator. Small g is 0 in space, 0 in center of the earth, so weight will be 0 in center of the earth and in space also. So weight varies from place to place. How we measure weight? We can measure weight by spring balance. Spring balance is used to measure the weight of the object. Spring balance. Mass is measured by physical balance and weight is measured by spring balance. Okay, and is maximum at poles, minimum at equator. On moon, weight of the moon, weight of the object on moon is 1/6 the weight of the earth. This we will prove now. Okay, so how to prove? Weight of the object is 1/6 the weight of the earth. Now here we know W equals to mg. This formula just now we have seen, weight equals to mass into acceleration. And we know small g equals to gm by r square. In last class we have deduced this formula, relationship between small g and capital G. Now we are combining these two, substituting this value of small g here. So what we will get? W equals to m gm by r square. So multiplying, you will get gmm by r square. So finally we have the formula, weight of the object W equals to gmm by r square. Now if we want to find the weight of the object of mass m on earth, the same formula we will write here in this way. Weight of the object on earth equals to g mass of the object, mass of the earth divided by radius of the earth square. Similarly, we are using the same formula for mass of the moon. So weight of the moon will be weight of the moon g mass of the object, mass of the moon divided by radius of the moon whole square. So we have two equations now here, weight of the object on earth and second one is for weight of the object on moon. Now we are dividing these two. So weight of the object on earth by weight of the object on moon equals to g mass of the object into mass of the earth by radius of the earth whole square into, this will be reversed now. On dividing it will be reversed. Here radius of the moon whole square divided by g mass of the object by mass of the moon. This part is reversed. Numerator will become denominator. Denominator will become numerator. So this will go up. Radius of the moon whole square divided by g mass of the object into mass of the moon. Now here you see in this equation g cancel. Mass of the object is cancelled with mass of the object. Now what remains? Mass of the earth, mass of the moon. So we have taken these two together. Mass of the earth by mass of the moon. Then radius of the moon and here radius of the earth whole square. So we have taken all together whole square. It will make no difference. Now in previous class we have done the proof. There we have seen mass of the earth is 100 times mass of the moon. And radius of the moon is 1/4 of radius of earth. These values we are going to substitute here. Mass of the earth. Here we are writing 100 times mass of moon. Okay, divided by mass of moon into. Now radius of the moon is 1/4 the radius of earth. So 1/4 of radius of earth divided by radius of earth whole square. Now in this equation, mass of the moon cancel. Radius of the earth also cancel. So what remains? 100 and this 1/4 whole square will give you 1/16. So 100 by 16, 16 6 are 96. So approximately 6. So weight of the earth by weight of the moon equals to 6. Now by cross multiplication, what we will get? Weight of the object on earth equal to 6 times the weight of the object on moon, or weight of the object on the moon is 1/6 of weight of the earth. So this is the relationship between weight of the object on moon and weight of the object on earth. We can deduce the same by other method also. We can take direct formula, weight of the object on earth by weight of the object on moon, which is equal to, you know, weight equals to mg. So mass into acceleration due to gravity on earth divided by mass of the object into acceleration due to gravity on moon. So weight of the object on earth, mass into acceleration due to gravity on earth. Here weight on the moon, mass into acceleration due to gravity on moon. Now here m, mass of the object cancel. So weight of the object on earth divided by weight of the object on moon equals to acceleration due to gravity on earth by acceleration due to gravity on moon. In last class we deduced the relation acceleration due to gravity on moon is 1/6 of acceleration due to gravity on earth. right? Or we can write GE equals to 6 gm. The same relation we will substitute here. So weight of the object on earth by weight of the object on moon is given by 6 times gm by small gm. Here we are substituting weight of the earth by weight of the moon equals to acceleration due to gravity on earth. In place of this, we have written 6 times acceleration due to gravity on moon divided by acceleration due to gravity on moon. Now this gravity on moon cancel. So what is left? Weight of the object by weight of the object on moon equals to 6. Now cross multiply weight of the object on earth 6 times weight of the object on moon, or we can write weight of the object on moon is 1/6 of weight of the object on earth. So we can deduce this relation by both way. So this is all about mass and weight. Thank you.